Ken Jeong was a physician at the hospital I work at. Ken Jeong, medical doctor, was at the beach and found a shell with barnacles on it that makes it look like an anatomically correct heart. Ordered a new knife, they give you 2 band-aids with it. This line to the smoking section at Disneyland. My sister replaced her office chair wheels with rollerblade wheels. My coworker puts his coffee creamer in breast milk bags in the common fridge. There's a mini wetland growing on the roof of this building. Banned book section at a chain bookstore. My cousin's samurai sword shift knob. This slug drew a snail. Reusable McDonald's containers in Paris. There are Simpsons murals all over Springfield, Oregon. Got an antique pill container from the 50s 70s at a garage sale today. There was an ancient doobie inside. My new job installed trim on all the bathroom stalls to cover the gap. Got to work on the Wienermobile today. My father's collection of paintbrushes he has forgotten in dried resin and varnish. This dead branch looks like a lion. My gym has a pic of Steve Carell hanging on the wall. The squeaker from inside her dog toy has declared her the winner. My sitter's commission looks like Morgan Freeman. I found a pink grasshopper. A spider came back to molt in the same place on a book 4 times. This kiwi with a heart-shaped core. My brother gave me cold hard cash for my birthday. In Vancouver, trained raptors and handlers have been hired to keep aggressive seagulls away from public eating areas. A beetle turned flatbed saw this building that is upside down. I found a 5-leaf clover when I was 7 years old, and I still have it today. I'm 36. They have blue stickers for people who are being held against their will at the hospital I work at. Freehand art I painted on my pool steps. I found one random ketchup from last Halloween at the grocery store. Instead of a Bible, this hotel has How Not to Be a Nut. These sausages from Costco, Japan come with bones. Even about 2,000 years later, the Croatians are still using their Roman Colosseum for fighting. Empanada a place by my work stamps each one, so you can differentiate the filling. Bought some eggs off my neighbor and thought I'd try to sort them. This mini pineapple from my parents' farm. Friends had a super friendly crow in their yard. He let anyone hold him. My nail polish chipped into a portrait of a tree. My brother's car is stitched together with washing line. These bacon slices look like nuns praying. My minced garlic jar provides 2 different measurements to estimate a clove of garlic. The brightest blue tail I've ever seen on a skink. Piece of burl wood from an oak tree I found on the ground. Century plant suddenly bloomed Looks like an alien cactus tree. Local middle school has a framed drawing of Kramer in their library. This machine at my job has an on and off button. This path my goat has created over 3 years by greeting me the same way every day. Parking space lines you can actually see while parking. This alphabet print that I saw at a thrift store was missing a letter. Had my eyes dilated earlier, only one of my pupils returned to normal size. Spilled coffee on my trousers and the outline looks like a soldier. Giant foliage turkey. I left my mop outside and it grew grass. The effect of refraction and this bubble in my pool. Lady on my flight wore her camouflage shoes. A quarter that's been in my garbage disposal for 2 years. If you cut your muffins like a cake, it opens up on the wrapper into convenient bite-sized portions. I ordered a plain burger with cheese. I got a plain burger with cheese. The correct way to cut a lime. First slice in 3 parts. Then cut the middle in 3 sections. See illustrations. This way you will get a 100% of the juice. Old wood water pipe still in use. This guy walking with his cat on his shoulders. A stranger noticed that my wife and I have a cat art wall and left us a new piece. Using a mechanic's tool to rethread a hoodie. This pub has a dog snack menu. I got 1 cent of free fuel. All the different colors in gum tree leaves during winter in Australia. My boy has a gorilla on his back. This old aerosol can left in a window. This huge tree growing out the side of a bridge. This birdhouse, which is a tiny replica of the big house. This plane crash from the 80s on a hiking trail. A couple of letters burned out on this Arby's sign, but the letters that remain still sound like the name of the restaurant. These 2 cats living on the Great Wall of China. There's hearts in my onion. This loading zone sign is written normally, as well as mirror for truckers backing up. My unfinished basement makes the morning light look like my shower drain is a portal to hell. My new mask, on which I made a decor with a 3D pen. The price for second-hand books is based on the thickness. My city's Pride Parade day ended with a double rainbow. Twisted together carrots I found in a bag of carrots. My aunt's cat has thumbs, like little mittens. These railroad tracks from the 1800s that were left in place next to the bike trail. Had to bring my car in for a recall repair. This is their waiting area. My finger has a pattern from the band-aid only where new skin is growing. The service dog bathroom at the Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada airport. My new asthma puffer has a mechanical counter on the back that tells you how many puffs it has left. My local market in Wisconsin sells milk in bags. An albino squirrel is living in my neighborhood. Everyone in this painting looks like Michael Jackson. This restaurant's wallpaper is almost the same as my shirt. New professional toenail clip has caused my big toenail clipping to shoot off with enough force to lodge into this box. My partner threw 2 equally bad shots in darts. My McDonald's cup is printed inside out. Sticky note pixel art in an office window, taken a few years ago in Hartford, Connecticut. This solar panel covered house I saw on my way to work. I bought a Naruto manga at a thrift store and the previous owner had colored in one of the pages. This morning's moon, 93% full. Croissant State Capitol's rooftop, Austin, Texas. The pattern on this seashell. Took a picture of this non-suspicious looking tree. Literally got a frozen bag of peas after my vasectomy today. The hood of a car used at painting class. Croissant that looks like a butterfly. This little sign in my neighborhood. Beware of attack frog. A maple key fell in such a way that it pierced a leaf on my raspberry bush. Oh. This gap on the sidewalk looks like Texas. One of my work drawers. A combined dollar store. The seat of the plane looks like a pokeball. This flute my grandma crocheted. This men's restroom with changing table and free diaper/wipes. Office chair with a built-in hanger. This super long barcode in my coconut water. This almond I found grew the 2 halves crosswise, and they formed a double spiral hug. This castle I built with my 2-year-old son today. The Goodyear blimp went by my house. The Denny's headquarters looking like ancient ruins. Found this snapping turtle in the Santa Cruz Mountains. Found a H in a bag of candy, so I had this. This 170-year-old coin I found on the sidewalk a few years ago. This cool moth I found in an open bag of orchid bark. Found a snakeskin in our basement the other day. Still can't find the snake. My chicken tender looks like a T-Rex. This squirrel with a slice of pizza. I thought someone at the store had made the sign in English, then I realized they can't read cursive. Cacnut drink. Good to eat. Lightning hit my driveway. This shark-shaped cloud. Went to the new Taco Bell to today. My banana plant is blooming. I live in Virginia. One of my chicken lays crumpled eggs. New copper gutters at a Seattle home. This guy just gave me the dinger. A tree I saw during a hike was struck by lightning and burned out from the inside but survived. A bird had babies in my flower basket. A uniquely shaped potato wedge. My friend about to take off on a plane missing part of its wing. There is a white-tailed squirrel that lives in my yard. This plant growing out of a bag of soil at Home Depot. My 4-year-old swallowed a crystal pendant. This little free library in my neighborhood. My grandma and Betty White were friends. There was enough cat fur on my bed sheets that when I washed them and pulled them out of the dryer, they came out with cat yarn. Dryer woven. This little Lego garden I just made. I made a new friend. I found some Jimmy Carter campaign peanuts from 1976 today. The extra emotion on this bathroom sign in Ecuador. I accidentally chose a nail polish that's the exact same color as my skin. This tree bark looks like army camo. Salt and pepper chess. This guy came to my book. Walked past a melted ice cream shaped like the USA. Universal Studios Japan sells shark meat nuggets. Pine and oak tree growing in the same spot. This papaya has only one seed. Pre-workout container with designed notch for the scoop, so you don't have to dig it out. Found a coin stuck in my daughter's cast. An egg carton for 4. This USB cable that shows the charging wattage. Sunburn on wristwatch tan line. This church at my city has 3 skins during the year. A green, a red and a Stranger Things one. We've saved all the fur brushed from our cat. The kids' furniture at my orthopedic office is nicer than the adults. This weird strawberry. Bought a golf bag at local thrift store and found these items on the side pockets. Found Romanian money on my walk today in Virginia. I got a pineapple shaped macaroni in my box of regular noodles. The phone I had in a halfway house versus the phone I got upon my release. This wrapper was sealed without any cheese in it. This tiny self-driving bus I saw in Berlin, Germany. I caught an owl sitting on my mirror on an IP cam. 1920s social housing in Belgium. These jars in a surgery museum are full of gallstones and kidney stones. This manga label has a color guide to inform you when it's ready. Close up of this flower that grew in my garden. Web on the rim of this mug my brother left out. After about 10 months my work pen signed its last paper. NASA's James Webb fan art. This street is being repaved, and in the process, some cobblestone from the 1800s was exposed. Lights at my school made the sky look like it's from Minecraft. The trains match the buildings behind them in this photo I just took. I stopped at a gas station with a helicopter on the roof. The way you can see how this tiny oak tree grew from an acorn. Worst rest stop ever for pets. Pet walking area. Bull snake. Warning. Rattlesnake. Warning. 0 Avenue in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. The houses in the right are in Canada. The houses on the left are in the United States. Hundreds of rock stacks at Morro Bay in California. First coat of oil paint versus last coat of oil paint. Ornamental steps on the wall are flush with the window blinds. Card tower, connecting bridge between two towers. My girlfriend has extremely flexible dingers. How my toddler ate this banana. My last tent looked kinda like a shark. Found a patch of mutants today. My pug doesn't have a smooshed snout. The internal mechanism of the kid's toy sweating toss game. The shadow the car's sunscreen makes. Miriam Hesk's House of Commons. Currently on display next to a gas station along E18 in Tomte, Norway. Cows are blocked by just a small plastic rod that could very easily be pushed out of the way. The pattern in my floorboards kinda looks like Gru from Despicable Me. These pulls on this ceiling fan have a little light bulb and fan on them to tell them apart. This bark on a tree in eastern Kentucky. Bunny men in a pond. Endearing barcode on my supplements. My bruise looks like the eye of Sauron. The beer flowed over when I opened it. Spill looks like the logo. Pencil sharpener from my childhood. This 4-way ping pong table. This bag of concrete that must have been left out in the rain some years ago.